Stop it.
Beautiful. You ready?
Hey guys, first official normal vlog of 22. So Michaela's with me today. We got the normal camera, able to get some third person stuff again. So this is definitely the ones that I prefer. But as you can see, a little bit different setup. We're in a ute. So massive thanks to Michaela's old man for lending assisting, get us out of trouble for a bit while we got the current van in, getting bumpers painted up, prettying it up a little bit, ready to sell it. So we made the big decision to go out and buy a new van for 22, just because obviously we live out of the thing, we train out of the thing, we do all of our work, like our coaching out of it, so it's the best. It's like how we make our money basically and how we live. So we felt like we wanted to take that stress away, just start fresh with a new van, and we're going to go through the whole build process again. So sort of scary, sort of exciting. So we would have rather get it sort of the end of last year, but it's crazy right now to try to get a van. I don't know, it's probably the same everywhere in the world, but like just this COVID stuff, we hit up Volkswagen to buy a new van, and they quoted us March 2023 they can have one there for us. So we're like, yeah, we're probably not going to do that. So we end up finding a Renault Master, same sort of size, like little bit different, but yeah, very similar size, exactly what we want. So we're going to be in that thing. That's going to be pretty sick. We should get it by the end of this month. And then start the build process before the season starts. So yeah, it's going to be cool. Season really kicks off for us at the Sunny States, which is end of February, Harvey Bay. So that's like some local Queensland races where there's always national guys there, so it's always a good test, good start to the year. So we've got like 2 months sort of thing until then. So just trying to get as much training in as possible. Like right now it's the 12th of January and it's been good lead up so far. I've been able to ride like dirt bike, get on the cycle bike, gym. I'm sort of doing all three of those things now, which is really cool for my training, but my body's starting to feel it a little bit. I'm gonna have to start booking into the osteo weekly, I think, just to make sure I can keep my body running, because this whole like trying to be a pro athlete thing is yeah, it's tough work. So looking forward to it though. I am pretty happy with how it's all been. And today heading out to Pup's place, going to do some motos with little Nady, a young fella I coach. So yeah, it should be a cool day. And yeah, with the first day, like I said, with Michaela vlogging again and back into it. Excited about how this year's panning out and looking like it's going to be so far. So yeah, we'll get into it.
So what's the plan today?
I want to do just only give myself like 3 laps to warm up, and then straight into a couple sprints to get my time. Then I'll do my drills. My drills are stand up laps, and then front brake only laps, rear brake only laps, no clutch laps. When I'm doing that, I'm trying to chase that sprint time, be within 1 second of that. And that seemed to help me. But yeah, I don't want to give myself much of a warm-up today, because I know that that's been an issue in the past, is I take way too long to get going. So I'm trying to eliminate that warm-up time a little bit, just because at races you don't have time. So yeah, that's the goal today. And then after that, after I do all that, I'll have a rest, come in and do a 30. I don't know if I'll do a 30, I've said it now.
Have to.
That'll be the first 30 on like a track like this. I've done it at Moto Land, but Moto Land seems to be a bit easier to do it, I guess. Like, it must be the jumps or something, you have more rest. Do a 30 and then I'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling okay, I'll do another moto. Feeling a bit wrecked, I'll just do some sprints. Finish up there.
Can I just say, fornication, standing out on your shoulder there.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
On Keith's face. That was physically hard, but I think it was more mentally hard to keep going when the track was like just rubbish and slippery, and then you're getting tired and you're making mistakes. It's like as soon as you get a little bit tired, it's like you tuck the front a little bit, but because it's so dry, it like tucks heaps.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it was just like, mentally I just had to keep telling myself, just come on, just keep going, keep going. And I couldn't see because of the glare.
It was pretty hot out there. Just 30 minutes isn't enough.
Okay, first moto all wrapped up. Did about a 30 with Nady. Nady actually did a 32-minute moto on this 80, so that was pretty cool. Now going to go out do another moto, but just went over some of the footage and haven't done anything since we got our original setup, and suspension's way too soft. Not like way too soft, it just doesn't quite have the hold up I want. So coming into the turns, it looks like it's going through the stroke a bit much and then rebounds up. We might even try to chuck like a bit of a slow-mo video in here to show you what I'm talking about. So we get that thing to hold up a little bit more, especially once I start getting into the season more and start getting faster, it's going to start needing to hold up more and more. So I'll talk to Dan from MXRP, we'll get that sorted and get some more testing in. But for starters, like I'm in a pretty good spot to start with. Like the bike's balanced, it just needs that little bit more hold up. So go out, finish this moto, and it'll be a solid day.
Infomercial.
Holy hell, it is good. Perfect idea. Just spent the afternoon stripping my bike down, cleaning it all up, getting it back to like a stock trim. So got something pretty cool going on tomorrow. I'm heading out to QMP and I'm actually getting Brisbane Motorcycles to bring out a Yamaha 450, Kawasaki 450 and Husqvarna 450. All 22 models. My Honda's a 22 model. So I'm going to do a shootout. Always wanted to be a part of something like that. And once I bring it to those guys, they were all about it. So yeah, super excited to get out and just genuinely test each of the bikes. And I'm going to have my pit board, so I'm going to have lap times. It's going to be at QMP, so a track that I know, and I really should be able to get a good feel for it. Again, it's something I've wanted to do since I was a kid, so I am pretty pumped on this one. Should be a bunch of fun, so keep an eye out for that one. It shouldn't be too far away.
Ready to go?
Yep.
This is definitely a lot easier when you got the van.
Holy, that feels light.
Really?
Yeah. To
They
do that.
won a lot of shootouts.
Yeah. That felt super light. Brisbane Motorcycles has got us a big range of the 450s for 2022 models. We've got Yamaha, Cowie, Honda, Husqvarna all here today. Okay, so been all over the place, had heaps going on. So honestly don't even know the last time I filmed and bring the camera out. But out here at Willowbank today, I was coaching this morning and now got to test this out. Got the fresh Backyard Designs kit on, brand new MXRP setting. So I spoke to Dan from MXRP and just told him that I wanted to stiffen it up, get a little bit more bottoming resistance. So I felt like when I really put a big effort in and charged, it was blowing through a little bit. So that was our first setting. So now this is up to setting number 2, just to try to get it a little bit more race worthy. Track looks a little bit deeper today, which is good. Everyone's bailed now because I was coaching this morning. I'm here a bit later. But then on top of that, got the fresh Backyard Designs kit, so I was looking sick, and got the HGS pipe I'm testing out today. So those guys actually hit me up towards, I think, the end of last year to test their pipes out. And I knew I was going to the Honda, so I just said, hey, let's just wait until we're on the Hondas. Finally got the pipe. They had a bit of a shutdown because the pipes are made in Europe. Yeah, so finally got the pipe. Wanted to put it on at the same time as the kit so that it's looking all fresh. So I'm super pumped on that, and just gonna head out now and put in my Moto. So I'm not so much doing a testing day. I know what this bike has felt like, so I'll know if the pipe's better or not pretty well straight away, because I've done so many hours on the stock form already and on the old suspension setting, so I should know. And yeah, I'm just going to run through my normal day. So I'm going to go through all my drills to start with, and then I'm going to try to do 2 longer motos today and then quickly pack up and get out of here because we've been getting slammed in this heat all day. That was the one thing I felt with it, but definitely how I said, like, to hold up a bit more in the bigger hits, 100% it's better there. Like, it's night and day better. Really predictable, like I can hit something, I sort of like tense up like I'm scared almost, but like it just handles it sweet, so that's good. If I could get this, like that feeling with getting that confidence back to sort of place the tyres where I want them, then yeah, then I'm pretty happy. Yep, no, that's unreal, man. Thank you very much. I'll go make those changes and I'll go out and see how she goes. Yeah, thanks, man. Bye.
What's he reckon?
So he said he didn't make a huge change, but he did give it that bit of more hold up, so maybe I've lost that little bit of like feel. So just get rid of, he said take 2 off the low speed end on the front and the rear. And then that hopefully should just give me that little bit of plushness feel back in. He said take it off both so it stays balanced, and then like he said, don't be scared to go a little bit extra as well if it's not right. And he said if we can't get it sweet, then he's happy to just go back to the old setting and just put the bottoming resistance in, because I told him to put bottoming resistance and for it to hold up more. Whereas now, just like my head just ticking over, I'm thinking maybe I just wanted the bottoming resistance and I didn't want it to hold up more. But I guess like it's perfect time. That's what we're here for. That's what we're trying.
Yeah, yeah.
And like he's cool. He says he's got it all written down. So if I do want to go back to that, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so wrapping this one up. Thanks heaps for watching. Again, I honestly don't even know where I started with this. But yeah, good day today out at Willowbank. That pipe, so that HGS pipe, those guys weren't lying. It opens that bike up completely. If you've got a Honda, a new Honda, and you just want to do one thing to it, honestly, I think you could just about chuck that pipe on it and be good to go, because I was saying to Michaela today, I don't know, I got on camera and I was like, I don't know if I want more power. Like, that thing is pretty aggressive now, and it just pulls for longer too. That pipe seems to allow it to pull longer in the gears, so pumped on that. And yeah, so obviously was super uncomfortable at the start, scared me a little. I thought I made the wrong changes, but had a quick call with Dan from MXRP, and he quickly just said, hey, just back off the low speed a couple clicks front and rear, and it was like a whole new bike. Just gave me that little bit more feel again back in it, and gave me that confidence to turn in again. And then, so I did that for the first moto. Second moto went out, I went 2 again on both, and I might have went a little bit too far by then, but that's cool. It's like, I know now somewhere in there I'm sort of right in the range, and this setup will work for me, especially once I get a bit stronger. So yep, again, thanks heaps guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, I'm going to now be doing some pretty consistent motos. I've got coaching days and stuff planned in with Luke. He's actually on his honeymoon right now, so I'm taking over his midweek coaching, and I'm planning to, I'll just ride during the day, and then I'll coach afterwards, and then do my own motos, then coach, and get my training in around there, so that I've got no excuses. I don't have to be lining anything up. He's teeing it all up. All I've got to do is turn up, do my coaching, so then I can, you know, afford to do this. So yeah, thanks to Luke, thanks to all you guys for supporting me. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to work.